Hello and welcome to something that I've always wanted to do, and that is a podcast. And today is the very first episode of the Talking Smack podcast. Now, if you guys don't know what Talking Smack means, it's a bit of a slang that I use, my friends use, when basically you're just talking absolute nonsense. So I thought, you know what? I didn't know what I wanted to make my podcast about. I didn't really want to, pick a particular thing to talk about all the time. I kind of wanted to just talk about everything and anything, really. So I thought Talking Smack would be perfect to name this podcast, because basically that's what we'll be doing. We're going to be talking a lot of smack, a lot of just random stuff. So if you guys have anything you want to talk about, or you want me to talk about, let me know down in the comment section below. Give me some ideas, some topics, some things you want to hear about, and I'll do my best to talk about it and just absolutely talk complete nonsense and have a little bit of fun. That's what this podcast is about. It's about having fun, being entertained, and just, talking about shit that happens in the world all the time. So, let's do it. That's what we're going to do. I've always wanted to do it, so I thought, what better time to do it than 2024? So we're going to be trying doing this every single week, and we're starting off with the first episode, and man, what a first episode we have got here for the Talking Smack podcast. Now, where do you begin? 2024 is here. We are how many days in? How many days? I think it's currently, as of recording, 7 days into 2024, and we have had some absolute insanity already happening. So, I don't know if you guys have seen recently, but there was an event that happened down in Miami. And look, I don't know what's going on. I've done a little bit of diving in that, but there's so many different mixed reports of things that happened down in Miami that, hey, that's what we're here for. We're here to talk about this stuff because I find this stuff fascinating. And look, okay, let's get it to the Miami stuff. Let's just get to it. So, firstly, something happened down at a Miami mall where there was a lot of cop cars. And when I mean a lot of cop cars, I mean a fuckload of cop cars. There is so many cop cars. I've never seen it. I've never seen anything like this. We're talking like miles, like a long stretch of cop cars at this Miami mall. I'm talking anywhere from 70 to 100 cop cars. We're talking about the precinct. You remember Grand Theft Auto, when you guys are there and you get those freaking 5 stars and the army's after you and everything. I'm talking like that. And you look behind when you're driving that car, you got cop cars coming in front of you, you got 20 of them on your left, 20 of them on your right, 50 behind you. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that level of police. It's absolutely insane. So there is video footage of that, all these cop cars. And I'm sitting there, when I'm seeing this footage, I'm like, what is going on? Because I ain't never seen this. I ain't never seen this many police at a shooting before. I ain't never seen this many police at the riots. I ain't never seen this many police in one place before. It's just mental. So then we get to what did actually happen at the Miami Mall. Now, the media is reporting that there's multiple reports. There's no definitive report. But what they are saying is there was kids fighting with sticks, which, that's complete and utter nonsense. That just doesn't make... That is literally the Talking Smack. Kids fighting with sticks. You need that many police to fight, to, handle a couple of kids fighting with sticks. Bro, me and my friends used to fight with sticks at school. We didn't have that many cops come and get us when we're fighting with sticks. No, that doesn't make sense, does it? No. Then you have another report saying that there was kids with fireworks and people called in as an active shooter. Now, I still haven't seen this many cops for an active shooter before. But hey, I guess maybe 2024, they're trying to do something different by just sending the whole precinct. Yo, everyone who's available, get down here straight away. Which, fair play. If that's what they're doing, then that's, fair play to them. Fair play. So you have that. Then you have there was a brawl, which, okay, so there's a brawl. Some people say it was a gang versus gang sort of thing going on at the mall there. I don't know. Are they all fighting over Gucci bags? Are they all fighting over the latest Air Jordan sneakers? What are they doing? What are they doing to warrant that many? So there's all that happening on. And then you have some reports going around from people who, I don't know, like some people who think they were there but weren't there, and then some people that were there. People have reported that they have seen 8-foot creatures walking through the mall. So some of them are claiming that it's aliens. Aliens walking through the mall. I mean, aliens going shopping? I mean, maybe, potentially. I don't know. Maybe on their world they don't have clothes. And they're like, bro, let's get the latest clothes, man. Maybe they don't have Gucci. Maybe they don't have Nike. Maybe they don't have Adidas. Maybe they just want a pair of sneakers. They're like, bruh, my feet are just awful all the time. I'm just constantly walking barefoot. I need to get myself some sneakers. Where's the best place to do it? Yo, let's go to Earth and grab some sneakers from the mall, man. Let's do it. We wouldn't have to pay. You know, we go down there. The humans will freak out. They'll see us and they'll be like, yo, what the WTF is that? And they'll run. And then guess what? We just take the sneakers. We go back. And bro, the ladies are gonna love us on our planet. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. Look, the strangest thing about this whole incident that happened is the video footage that has been going around. There is video footage of this thing that looks massive and grey that is walking between the cop cars. I don't know. It's not like the greatest quality. You know, so I don't know if it's like legit or not. But it's kind of weird. Then you have, you know, people claiming, oh, all these teenagers with phones these days not taking enough video footage of any of these alien creatures that are walking near them or anything like that. I was like, okay, look, problem number one with that. If you put yourself in a situation, like put yourself in this situation, right? So you're standing there, you're at the mall, you're just casually shopping, doing what you need to do, you know. Oh, maybe I'm going to buy a present for my wife. Maybe I'm going to buy a ring. Next thing you know, you turn and you see this giant 8-foot grey looking freaking extraterrestrial thing that you have no idea what the WTF that is. You're telling me, you're going to tell me, your first instinct is like, hold up, mate. Let me just get a selfie with you first. You think you're going to pull your phone out and you're going to be straight away filming that thing. I hate to tell you. Anyone in that situation is not pulling their phone out. You are just not doing it. Your whole instinct is to be like, shit, I don't know what that is. It's either flight mode, or it's goodbye mode. Like, that's what goes through your brain in those situations. Anyone that has ever been in a situation where, for instance, a dog, you know, you're just walking one day like that and a dog gets out and starts chasing you. You ain't standing there filming this motherfucker chase you. You ain't doing that. You're in flight mode. You're like, bro, survival instinct. Motherfucker's gonna get me if I don't run. You run as fast as you can. You just, your little legs go, man. Like, you feel like you're Sonic the freaking Hedgehog. You feel like you're the Flash. You feel like at this point in time, you're about to tap into the Speed Force, man. You are about to tap into the Speed Force and go back in time. That's what you do in those situations. So for anyone to say, oh, why didn't these people film, you know, this creature or anything like that, bro, put yourself in those shoes. You ain't filming it. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're Macho Man. I don't care if you're the world's strongest man. You ain't doing it, because the first instinct that goes into a human mind is the unknown. I don't know what that thing is. I don't know what it is. I'm out of here. I'm saving myself, or my kids, or whoever's with me. I'm saving. I'm out of here. I'm dipping. You ain't filming it. Another thing that is really weird is this so-called brawl and stuff like that. I ain't seen one single video of it. Now, I'm telling you right now, that is more weird. I find it harder for people to believe that people didn't film the brawl. Bro, I open up X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. I open it up. I see a freaking fight every single time I scroll. Maybe even 2 or 3. People film fights all the time. I find it more weird and more strange that we don't actually have any full footage of these people having this fight, having this brawl, and why is there so many cops? Why? Like, that's the crazy thing to me, is why is there so many cops there? Like, I just don't, I don't know. And then look, there's other reports out there as well that people lost power. Some people lost the internet. There's reports that their flights were grounded. They couldn't leave and couldn't fly in. Now, some people say, oh, well, if there's an active shooter, obviously they're coming in because it's near the airport, that if they shoot, they could shoot down a plane or something like that. You know, fair enough. I understand that. But then you also have like the helicopters coming around and stuff like that. You know, you have people coming out and saying, oh, there was people there. Like, this is where, look, I'm a guy that does believe in aliens. I do believe that there are aliens in the world. And I really want to meet an alien one day. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll be the ambassador for humans and meeting, you know, the next extraterrestrial. And maybe, you know, I can bridge a peace talk with us. Because, you know, something that the universe just fascinates me, man. It just does. I just want to know all the answers to it. And unfortunately, in my lifetime, I'm never going to know it. But I would love to meet an alien. I'd love to. As long as he's not like, you know, going to mess me up. I'm down to meet him. I'm down to meet him, have a chat. You know, sit down, have a coffee with the guy and just be like, yo, tell me a bit about your species. Are you messed up as us humans? Because, bro, we're pretty fucked up, man. We are. We're a species that just, for some unknown reason, just like to fuck each other over. That's just what we do. It's in our DNA. It's in our freaking nature. Now, do you guys do that? And if they're like, no, I'll be like, bro, take me to your planet. It might be peaceful there. So, you know, there's that. But, like, the thing that really annoys me is when people, like, there's people all over there who come out and say, oh, I was there, I see the aliens, I see this and that. And then it's like, the next video, nah, I wasn't there. I was just doing it for the clicks and stuff like that. So it becomes, like, the one thing that really annoys me is there's no way, like, literally, aliens could drop in front of me right now, and I could film that footage. I could film the alien right there and be like, yo, this is real. And put it up online and be like, yo, I just met an alien. Everyone's going to be like, yo, that's fake. It's not real. Because there's so many people out there that just talk absolute smack and just, you know, dilute everything. So when you see stuff on the internet, your first instinct is, it's not real. Can't be. Because, you know, people have said this before and it's not real. People have faked it, pranked and stuff like that, so it's not real. And it's a shame, because we could get, like, this could be real. Like, let's just be real. This could be aliens actually in a mall. And it'd be hilarious at the same time as, like, freaky. But it could be that happening. But we're all so, like, you know, programmed now to be like, that can't have happened because we didn't see any footage or anything like that, because people have lied about this stuff before. We can't take others' words anymore. And it's a shame that we've got to a society like that, where we can't, because there's just so much misinformation and, you know, people doing stuff for cloud and stuff like that. It's just, it's really annoying, because the credible people who actually may have seen this in real life and maybe are telling the truth, and maybe they did, you know, their story's going to get drowned out by the lies and everything like that, and it's going to get knocked back down, and then it's like, well, these people might have been telling the truth, but we'll never know, because of the people that just do it for the clicks. And it's a shame. It's a shame that we're in that way. So, but dude, this is very interesting. It's very, because, look, it may not be aliens, I'm not saying it is, but even if it's not aliens, it's still, you gotta admit, it's still kind of weird to see that many police in that particular area. Like, that many police at the mall. It's just crazy. Maybe they're trying to cover up something else. I don't know. Let's just go full conspiracy here and be like, maybe maybe it's something else. Maybe there's something else going on that we don't know about. How insane would that be, man? Like, look, I just find it kind of a bit convenient that the Epstein stuff was, you know, was very heavy coming out. Like, we're all sitting there waiting, like, sitting there with our little, like, hands like this. Give me the freaking list. I'm ready for the Epstein list. Deliver it for me. Give me it so that I can just absolutely destroy all these elite people who are just absolutely disgusting. And then all of a sudden this happens. And now it shifts the attention away. Maybe that's the plan. Maybe they set this up to divide our attention away from the Epstein stuff to be like, yo, look, more alien stuff. I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting. It's weird. It's very, very strange. But it's a cool story to talk about, man. So, who knows? Who actually knows what is actually going on? Because like it's pretty bonkers, man. We're only 7 days in. We're 7 days in, man, into 2024, and we've already got this stuff. So I don't know if it was aliens at the mall shopping or doing whatever they're doing. Like, you know, some people have claimed that they were there and they saw 8-foot gray like looking things. So I don't know. But then there's this other footage going around of this creature walking, and it's got like a town and stuff like that. I don't know how real that is or anything like that. It's like crossing roads and stuff like that. I feel like if that was actually like legit, that'd be a bigger story than aliens at the ball because of like actual footage of it. But it's kind of like, I don't know. Look, the world is a strange place. The universe is a strange place. There's so many mysteries, unsolved mysteries that we don't know about in this world that kind of, you know, get a bit creepy when you think about it. Like, we don't know much about the ocean. We don't know. We like know 5% of the ocean, man. That's it. So like, just think about that and think about the universe, bro. Think about how big it is. We don't know jack shit. We don't know anything, man. We like to think we know everything. We like to think, yo, us humans, bro, we are the pinnacle of life. We are the top of the top. When in actual fact, we are like this small little grain of sand that is just useless, basically. Like, literally, we fuck each other over all the time for our own personal benefit. Well, that just says it all. That just says exactly what we are as a race. Like, the human race, what is your best quality? Well, we like to fuck each other over. What? Why do you guys like to fuck each other over? Well, let me tell you why we like to fuck each other over. I like money. I like money more than him. So I'm willing to do anything I can to get that money. So I'll fuck whoever over just so I can have a bit of money. That's what we do, man. It's human nature. It's human nature. So yeah. So let me know what you guys all think of this whole alien stuff and, you know, the Miami incident. Like, what do you guys think actually happened? What are some of your theories? Look, I love theories. So like, just tell me some of your theories. What do you think is actually going on down there? Maybe you were someone that was there. Let me know down there in the comment section below. Let me know what actually happened. What do you guys think? Do you believe the media? I'll be honest, I don't believe jack shit the media says these days because the amount of misinformation they give you to swing you one way is absolutely crazy. I'll tell you that now. The mainstream media is absolutely dog awful. I don't believe jack shit about what they say because they just... It's absolutely stupid. Absolutely stupid. So, anyway, let me know what you guys think of this Miami situation. Now, moving on to our next thing that I want to talk about is fandom. Fandoms. Now, look, I love fandoms. I do. I love to be a part of them. I really, really do. Like, the Star Wars fandom. I like to be a part of the Star Wars fandom. But hey, man, there are major issues in the Star Wars fandom. I love my Dragon Ball. I love to be part of the Dragon Ball fandom, the Jujutsu Kaisen fandom. You know, I love the sports fandom. You know, I'm an Arsenal fan. I love being a part of it. But fandoms, man, fandoms. Let's talk about them because I have issues with some of the fandoms, man, and some things that people do. Like, look, before I actually get right into it, I've been guilty of this. I have 100% been guilty of this, and I've only now started to realize, like, dude, how stupid I was and how dumb I was and, like, just how much energy I wasted doing this shit that I've kind of now just gone, you know what? I ain't gonna do that shit. I'm just gonna be so, like, you know, objective when I talk about this stuff that I'm gonna take it from both sides and be like, yeah, you know what? But at the end of the day, it doesn't really fucking matter. But we just love our little debates anyway, don't we? So, look, the first one I want to talk about is people in the fandoms who don't even know and don't even read or watch or anything what they actually follow. For instance, the Dragon Ball fandom. Look, I love you guys. I love you guys a lot. But man, there is some freaking major glazing throughout this fandom. Major. Like, the Gohan Beast fans. Oh, they drive me up the wall. They really drive me up the wall. And what they do that drives me up the wall is bruh, some of them just are just like either don't read the manga at all and try to talk like as if they know and read the manga, and it's like, bruh, I can tell you haven't read the manga, so why are you even bringing it up in the first place when you're flat out doing it? Because like I had this one person in one of my little shorts and stuff like that I do on TikTok, that I do on YouTube. You know, when we do like, you know, little battles and stuff like that. There was one instance where Gohan Beast came up and I said he ain't doing jack crap to Goku or Vegeta. He ain't doing it. I made a video about it as well, about why Gohan Beast isn't stronger than Goku and Vegeta. So you guys can go check that out on my channel. But I said Gohan Beast ain't doing anything. I said he ain't doing anything. He not doing it. Now, they love to pick little things from little statements here and there and then like try to convert this argument that, you know, that Gohan Beast beats these guys. And what they do is it's fucking mind-blowing. It really is mind-blowing. I just sit there sometimes, I'm like, nah, this guy is, you gotta be trolling. You gotta be trolling this, but you can't literally be this dumb. So what they'll do is they'll be like, yo, Akira Toriyama stated that Gohan Beast was the strongest warrior in the world, in like the universe, when Super Hero was coming out. And I'm like, okay, so he stated that. But in also, that same person who the creator, Akira Toriyama, also stated Cell Max Incomplete was the same level around Broly. He said that Broly couldn't, like, if he was fully completed, Broly would struggle to beat him. So you take that statement, so basically Cell Max Incomplete is around Broly, because Broly should be able to beat him, but if he was completed and had his brain fully function and was aware and everything like that, fully capable, Broly wouldn't be able to beat him. So you can tier him around there. So in the movie, Gohan Beast beats him. Fair enough, he beats him. But then the new chapter comes out that came out last month, end of last year. And in this particular chapter, Gohan Beast is struggling with Cell Max in a beam struggle. And you can see it on his face. He's struggling. He ain't going to win this beam struggle. He ain't going to win. He's flat out not going to win right here. And then Trunks and Goten come, kick Cell Max's hand out of his way, out of there, breaking his focus, allowing Gohan then to finally, you know, beat the beam, and then finally hit his head because Piccolo's holding him. So Gohan Beast wasn't going to beat Cell Max, who's Broly level. Now this one person, this one idiot, decided to come in and go, yo, you haven't read, like, I'm like, he's like, Gohan Beast wins. He beats Cell Max, like, he easily beat him. I said, read the manga. He struggled with Cell Max. Now, these people go, oh no, I'm talking anime only. And it's like, well, you can't then compare Gohan Beast to Ultra Ego Vegeta or TUI Goku or Gas or Granola. You can't put him with there because, I hate to tell you, they ain't been animated. So you only have the Broly movie and then the superhero movie. That's all that's animated right now. So everything in between those two movies ain't been animated. So these anime-only people, I'm like, bro, you are literally just comparing Gohan Beast to Goku and Vegeta in the Broly movie, if you're talking anime. Ain't no one arguing with that. No one's arguing with that. What people, then those same people go, yo, maybe if you read the manga and see that that was Gohan Beast's first transformation. Since then, he has improved the form. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, what? You haven't read the manga? Because literally, the last chapter came out last month. It came out last month. And the new one hasn't come out. It comes out the 18th of this month. But yet, somehow, what? Like, dude, some people just don't. They just do it. And this isn't just the Dragon Ball fandom. This is everywhere. Like, there are so many, like, the sports fandom. Let's get into the sports fandom, man. Bro, my own fan base, Arsenal fans. Oh, my days. The internet fans, bro, they give us such a bad name. They give us, like, the worst name ever. Like, we got people out there saying, who would you rather have? Who's better? Saka or Salah? Like, dude, I love Saka. I absolutely do. But, bro, Salah's on another level. And, like, we have fans saying, nah, man, Saka's better than Salah. I'll take... Saka's way better already. It's like, bruv, you guys are giving us a bad name. You really are. Like, the fandoms, man. Fandoms. They just... they kind of just really annoy me. Like, they talk like as if they know what they're talking about, but they don't. They really don't. They're just surface level. Like, look, if you're in a fandom, look, I love my debates as well with characters. Who's stronger than this? You know, I love that. Like, I love those type of debates. But dude, if you're someone that doesn't know your own fandom and your own stuff, don't bother getting in the conversation. Because the amount of people, like, I used to do this all the time. I used to be this person. I used to be the person that would just jump in and be like, yo, this person's stronger than this person. And it's like, why? Why do you believe that? And I'm like, well, because he is, because I like him more. It's like, no, that's not why he's better. And that's the problem with fandom, is we are so blinded at times that we don't think rationale. We don't. We just jump in and go head first and be like, nah, my favorite character wins. Like, I've done it with Goku so many times. But like, now Goku can beat everyone. He can beat everyone and everyone. No, he can't. He can't beat everyone. Like, he can't. So it's like, you need to remove yourself. And look, another thing that really annoys me with fandoms as well is the glazing of the fans, right? When they go up against another character. So for instance, there's this debate that's been going around and it's reignited again. Gojo versus Goku, right? So you have the Gojo fans, who I absolutely love Gojo as well. My favorite Jujutsu Kaisen character. Love him. You have the fans of Gojo. Then you have the fans of Goku, who I absolutely love as well. And none of them know anything about the other one. Like, literally know zero about it. So, like, the Goku fans are like, oh yeah, Goku. Base Goku. One shots. Gojo. Easy. And I'm like, what? No, he doesn't. It's like, bro, you don't know anything about Jujutsu Kaisen. You don't know anything about Gojo. You don't know anything about Infinity. And they're like, yeah, he gets past Infinity. And I'm like, well, how? Oh, he's got infinite speed. Newsflash, Goku doesn't have infinite speed. I'll tell you that now. Because if you have infinite speed, you can't get speed blitz. And guess what? Black Frieza speed blitzes Goku in the manga. Gas is quicker than Goku in the manga. Whis and Beerus are quicker than Goku in the manga. How can you have infinite speed and people be quicker than you? It doesn't make any sense. So no, he doesn't. And then the Gojo fans who are like, yo, you know, no one, Goku can't touch him at all. It's like, well, that's not entirely true. Goku can do damage to Gojo. Gojo can't do any damage to Goku because of his durability and how much higher level he is compared to Gojo. And it's just kind of like, none of these fans know the other one, and they talk as if they do. Because, like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, so we have Goku Black in Dragon Ball who can split, like, space. He does it in the anime. He gets the scythe and goes and cuts a hole in space, which is the way to beat Goju, which is what Sukuna does in the manga. So if you guys haven't, you know, read the manga, sorry, that was a spoiler, but that's how you get past Infinity. You attack space itself. So it's like, yo, we have characters that can do that in Dragon Ball, so they can do that to attack Gojo. But the Gojo fans are like, no, they can't do that. They can't do that. It's never been shown that they can do that. They can do that. But hey, that's what I mean. That's what annoys me about the fans, is they're so blinded. Fandom is so blinding. And then, dude, don't even get me started on the Star Wars fandom. The Star Wars fandom, bro. Oh my gosh. Crazy. That fandom is just, I just leave over there. I just leave them over there. Because they are bonkers crazy, man. They are bonkers crazy. But man, I have issues with fandom. But look, I used to be that guy. We've all been that person. We've all been that person. Like, let's be real. We've all done it. We've all done it because we love our characters. And look, I love that about the fandom, is how passionate we get. We get so passionate about these characters, about what we love. And I love that. But sometimes we let that passion blind us to the reality and the truth, and being objective in certain situations on who would win and whatnot and everything like that. That's just what we do. Now, another thing that I don't like about fandoms here. I've experienced this very much with one particular fan base. One particular fan base has been very much like this. And they are known as the Breaking Bad fans. Now, another thing that I really hate is fans like the Breaking Bad fans. Like, some of them, dude, I've met some really good Breaking Bad fans who are like, yo, you know what? That's fair. It's your opinion. I respect it. For me, I love it. I think it's the best. And that's totally fine. We're allowed to agree to disagree. And I respect those people that do that. I respect when they come in, they have a civil conversation with me, and they actually go, hey, you know what? Hey, man, that's fine. Like, I get it. It wasn't for you. That's fine. But for me, I loved it. And I love those people. And look, they're the people that should be the forefront of the fandom. They're the people we should be talking about, is those type of people who you can have a civil conversation with, who don't say anything. But then you've got the other side of the fandom. And I'm telling you right now, every fandom has these people. It's not just the Breaking Bad fans. They're just the ones that I've experienced a lot with, that who have actually come for my head, who, for some unknown reason, I'm like public enemy number one to them. Okay, whatever. But every fandom has these type of fans. The fans who just can't accept anyone else's opinions on their show, on their favorite thing. And they go to the lengths where they just absolutely lose the plot. Bruh, I'm talking like threats. I'm talking like just abusive messages. I'm just talking like, they just purposely come in to attack you, man. That's just what they do. Like, it's just freaking crazy, man. It is crazy. And these Breaking Bad fans have been doing it to me for years. Bruh. All because I said their show was overrated to me. And like I said that. I said, to me, it's overrated. I'm not saying it's overrated. Like, my opinion is fact. I'm saying to me, I had people tell me this was the greatest show. You're going to absolutely love this. This is going to be the best show you've ever seen. And then I watched it. And it wasn't. And I didn't really get that much enjoyment out of it. I didn't think it was that good. So for me, it's overrated. For me, personally, it's overrated. I'm not saying for you it's overrated. I ain't saying that. I'm saying for me it is. But they can't distinguish that. Because these fans are like, as soon as you say something bad about their favorite thing, they turn into defense mode. They turn into, bruh, this guy, I'm going to attack him with everything I've got. That's what they do. It's absolutely crazy. And look, I did do that once upon a time. I'm telling you that now. I did do that once upon a time. But now I'm like, yeah, what's the point? If I don't like the show, it doesn't impact me. Like, dude, how many people here don't like Dragon Ball? There's probably a lot of you that don't like Dragon Ball. I think it's the best. I love it. It's my favorite thing. But that doesn't mean that if you guys don't like it, it's going to impact my viewing of it. I ain't gonna do stuff with me, like, ain't got anything, like, that's just how it is. But unfortunately, these fans, you say one bad thing about the thing they love, and they come for you. And they don't just come in singles, they come in herds. I mean herds, bro. It's fucking mental, man. I ain't never seen anything like it. It's just crazy, and I still get them daily. It's fucking crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. I never thought anything like that would ever happen. So, but hey, it did, and it's just fandoms, bro. You love them and you hate them, but hey, it's what we do. It's what fans do, and maybe one day we will get to the situation where we can actually just sit down, have a civil conversation at the end of it, and go, you know what? That was a good conversation. I've had those with people. I've had people that who absolutely love it, and I haven't liked it, or I've absolutely loved it, and they haven't liked it, and we've gotten on fine. Like, I got a friend that's ain't never watched Star Wars before and doesn't like it, and I'm like, bruh, how do you not like it? But hey, that's his opinion, and that's fine. So, yeah. So that's my little rant on, like, fandoms and stuff like that. We're here just talking shit about things and stuff like that, and that stuff. Another thing I wanted to talk about is just people on the fucking road. Let's talk about people driving on the road, man, because this really is insane, bro. I really think people can't drive these days. I really don't think people can drive. Like, how many of you people who do drive, how many times a day do you guys encounter idiots on the road? Like, just complete and utter idiots who have no idea about what is happening next. They don't actually comprehend, like, bro, I could kill these people. Like, how many of those people, like, look, when I was really young, when I was 18, 19, bro, I thought I was invincible. I really did think I was invincible. I did some really dumb shit in a car. Like, I mean, we're talking, I'm going down a highway at like 180 kilometers, bro. And I'm just flooring this motherfucker down the highway. And I'm just like, just going, bro. Cops on the other side of the road. I just turn my, like, this is at night. I just turn my lights off as I go past them so they don't book me. Bro, I've got speeding fines. I've like, dude, I was a menace, bro. I was a menace. And I'm not like, dude, I didn't care. Like, because I thought I was invincible. I was like, nah, I'm a great driver. Mind you, I've only been driving for like a couple of years. And I'm like, nah, I'm a great driver. I know what I'm doing. You know, I'm treating it like a racing car. I'm trying to go around. Like, there was this one moment where I got from one place to another place in like 6 or 7 minutes. And dude, I was flooring this motherfucker. I was changing gears. I thought I was Max Verstappen. I was like, yo, here we go. Bro, give me the F1 car right now. Bro, Red Bull, you know, give me a call. I'm ready. I can drive. You know, back then, I was dumb. I was so dumb when it came to that. Now that I have a family, you know, I treat driving as like, I'm very much more respectful of driving. Especially because the surroundings, bro. The people that people on the road, I swear, are just getting dumber and dumber and dumber. Like, I just see them, I'm like, how do you have your license? How? Like, I've had people, like, dude, I pulled into Sam's Club near Walmart. I pulled in. I got my indicator on to go left, down there so I can park. And I'm sitting there, I'm waiting for these traffic to come, like this, right, like that. You know, people are crossing and stuff, so I'm letting them go. Bro, I have idiots coming up on the inside, on the other side of the road, coming past me. I was like, bro, can you just wait? Like, is it so hard for us to just sit there for a couple of seconds while, you know, these people cross here and, like, the cars go? Is it so hard to just sit there for a couple of seconds? Nah. I've just got to go up the inside here because I've always got to be that one car ahead. We always are rushing. We always have to be that one car ahead. And it's like, bro, come on. And then you got the idiots who don't obey the signs at all. It's like one way. So what do? They go up the opposite way. It's like, yo, what? I'm coming down and they're coming towards me. I'm like, it's fucking one way, you dipshit. Like, how do you not see the sign that says one way? Do you not go to school and learn how to read one way? There's fucking arrows pointing one way. There ain't no second arrow pointing the other way, is there? No. But hey, it's my fault. And then they look at you and they're like sitting there as you're coming up. They're like, legit, you come up and they sit there and they're like, what are you doing? Get out of my way. And it's like, blood. Come on, man. Read the fucking sign. Like, just, bro. Oh, man, just some of the people, bro, that are just, that pull out in front of you. Just no awareness whatsoever. And it's like, nothing computes in their mind that's like, you could kill someone. You could actually kill someone. Like, dude, the people on the highway who just whip out in front of you when there's no time or space, and you're like, are you for real right now? Are you for real? Or the people who go up, like, look, in Australia, we don't have this. We don't have this in Australia. In America here, when you're driving, you have like so if you've got a lane going this way and a lane going this way, in between is like the turning lane. Bro, the amount of people, when I'm doing the speed limit, who come up and go and floor it through to the turning lane, it's like, why? What? Like, why? I'm not doing 25 in a 35 zone. I'm doing 35 in a 35 zone. Like, I just don't get it. I really don't get, like, these people that are constantly always in a rush. And it's like they just go flying up this. I'm like, what if someone was in, like, you come out like that and you floor, and then someone comes into that lane to turn? You just got to head onto them and kill them. That's what I mean. No one thinks about these things. They just go, got to be the next car in front. Got to be the next car in front. Got to be the next car in front. And I'm like, bruh, It's mental, man. The world is mental these days. Like, absolutely mental. I just... We got aliens at the mall shopping for shit. We've got idiots on the road. We got fandoms. 2024, man. We're 7 days in. And then you got the Epstein stuff. Well, you guys want to get... We're going to get into the Epstein stuff. Let's get into a little bit of the Epstein stuff that's happening. So the list is supposed to be coming out. So we're getting little drabs here and there of things like that. Obviously, we got the Stephen Hawking stuff that's come out, which is like... Bro, the memes... The memes of Stephen Hawking are fucking hilarious. Bro, it's absolutely hilarious, man. It really is hilarious, and I find it so funny. But, bro, when this Epstein list comes out with everyone on it, oh my word, is this gonna break the internet? Bro, so many people. Like, dude, you gotta lock these people up. Like, you have to. Like, if these people don't get locked up, then, bro, we have to rebel, right? Surely, as people, we have to rebel. Like, you can't let these guys, like, what happened on that island is disgusting and should never happen. And the people on this list that get revealed, bro, they have to get put to the sword. They have to. I don't care who it, bro, even if it's someone that I absolutely love, watching them in films and stuff like that, I ain't gonna watch them in a film. Like, I'm telling you right now, if someone's on this list and their film's coming out, I ain't watching it. I ain't watching it because it's just disgusting. Because I don't support that shit. So, bro, it's gonna change it. It should change the landscape of things. It should. When it gets released and we find out who is on the list, who actually did all this stuff, it should be like this thing where it's like, bro, get them in jail. They're gone. It should be like that. My fear is it's going to come out and people are just going to be like, oh, they're on the list. And then just go back to being normal. Or something's going to happen that's going to take our attention away from it. And we're going to be like, sitting there like, oh no, that list did come out, but hey, who cares? So, hopefully, fingers crossed when it comes out, it changes the landscape of things and these people get put in jail and get what they deserve because it's absolutely disgusting. It really is. So, but hey, that has been the first episode of Talking Smack, where we just talk smack all the time. I enjoyed that. We're going to do this weekly, so let me know some topics that you guys want me to talk about. Let me know. Maybe you guys have some, things you want me to rank or something like that. It could be anything. It don't matter. Just let me know. You want me to talk more about aliens? Let's do it. If you want me to talk about some past experiences that I've had, that's fine. And, whatever you guys want to talk about and want to hear, I'm down for. So let me know down in the comment section below. Thank you for listening. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next Talking Smack. Peace out.